Get out of
I need some ridge, probably some aminos.
Like every meet, one thing is gonna go wrong. One major thing. I feel like every meet that happens. So you have to be able to improvise. If you can't improvise, you're not gonna get to where you need to be. So you have to be flexible because it's not gonna go perfect. It rarely does. You might have that one meet that goes perfect, but that's 1 out of 10 times.
Come on, Pete!
As far as like life in general, we all go through things that humble us to a great deal. And that's probably been one of the biggest changes for me. I've had my own fair share of struggles and things that I've gone through, and it humbles you. So it's like, it's not, I literally feel like I can't get cocky anymore. I can't think too highly of myself because you could be brought down just, that quick. Like, life has a way of doing that. Life will put you in your place if you don't respect it. And it makes you better, but at the same time, it stinks to go through it. But everybody does. Everybody has their own thing that they go through. I don't know, some are worse than others, but we all go through the same kinds of situations that make us who we are. And without those, we wouldn't be where we are. It is similar to your relationship with the weights because let's say you don't respect it, let's say you don't listen to your body and you sustain a big injury or something like that that keeps you out for a year, or it makes it so you can't do one of the lifts. Well, I think of that very similar to how life is, where you don't respect it, you're not humble. Something's gonna happen that's gonna make you humble, and there's that correlation between the two. You really don't want to get too pumped up on the squat or bench because you're going to get to deadlift and you're going to have like an adrenaline dump, so to speak, where you're going to hit a wall, you're going to get really tired. So now I try to stay pretty calm for the most part, just knowing that my training will take care of business out on the platform. And if you can do that, you can usually you'll be feeling pretty well by your pulls. But I would say it's not the best idea to be, hitting the ammonia and getting all pumped up early on in the meet because it's a long day. We're here almost, I think, about 10 hours, and you have to manage your energy, manage your fatigue, all of that, or else you get to deadlift, you're gonna have nothing left.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at what anybody else is hitting. I mean, it's in kilos, which helps me because then I can't figure it out right away without thinking about it. So I'm not worrying about that. I'm just gonna try to hit PRs and stick to my game plan. It always works for me. Otherwise, it's easy to kind of psych yourself out and look at what everybody else is doing. And it just doesn't go very well that way, I feel like. As long as you focus on improving what you can do, hitting PRs, you tend to do better. So that's kind of my motto for today.
Let's go, Pete.
I got a PR on every single lift, which is great. I think 11 pounds on every lift. I hit a PR for a meet. So walked away with a 20-28 total at 242 in sleeves, that's great. I'm making progress every meet. Didn't do quite as well as I'd hoped on my last squat and my last deadlift. I would say it was like mistakes that I could have prevented. On the squat, I just didn't get quite tight enough and the bar rolled up a little bit on my 749 attempt. And then on deadlift, I locked out 865, and as the judge was giving me the down command, it just slipped out of my left hand. So I'm not gonna let that happen again. I'm gonna really prioritize grip 3 days a week this prep.
Bar loaded. All right, let's go, Pete. Go!
If I want to come back in November to Reebok Record Breakers, about 12 weeks away, and I just want to put a stamp on this and pull at least 400 kilos, if not try 9 at that, because in a way this was good. I mean, I hit PRs on everything and it kind of lit a fire within me where I'm like, I'm ready now to take it up another notch and get even more serious about this. So can't complain, 733 squat, 446 bench, and an 848 deadlift. So not quite the day I wanted, but still a success. We'll come back and get it.